Coming to look at? Oh. Oh my goodness. What would I say to Amber? I would say, what took you so long? That's not healthy, and that's important. It's to be healthy. Wow. Definitely, I would say don't wait. Don't wait. I remember looking in the mirror and going and almost starting to cry because it was like, who's that? You know, what a beautiful smile you have. I remember that smile. And so then I couldn't stop smiling. I said I wasn't going to cry. I said I'm going to be strong and funny. I was just scared. I was always scared of the doctor, scared of the dentist. I was scared of everything. So that was something that was always kind of negative for me. So even as an adult, I never went to the dentist. I noticed that my teeth were getting really loose, and especially my front teeth. So when I first started noticing that I had a loose tooth, my vanity, I was afraid of losing it, so I would super glue it to the other tooth. I mean, you talk about, how I thought that could fix a problem. So when I actually lost it, I was just devastated. It was definitely hard, especially talking with the public or being on camera and having to always think, they're looking at my teeth. They're looking that I'm missing teeth. I work for a small family business, the Red Brick Cottage, and we do plus-size clothing. We do live, so I actually model the clothes. My breaking point definitely was the fact that I am in front of the camera a lot and being in the general public, but also my health. I just knew that something was going on because all of my teeth were starting to feel loose, and I knew I needed to do something. Well, the first time coming here, I will say I was nervous just because naturally I just didn't like the dentist. I always, just had a bad negativity about it. But walking in, it was just so inviting. Everybody was so nice. And it would just kind of light up, oh, you're, Amber, nice to meet you. And then when they took me back, explained everything. It wasn't just, sit here, do this. We're going to, everything was explained to me extensively.
She didn't like her smile, and you could tell that inside she had a really big, bubbly personality. She was really concerned about her smile and her appearance. So we tried to really talk to her about how successful her treatment plan will be in the end and how she could have such a beautiful smile and she could really show her personality out to everybody. So Amber, we did an all-on-X procedure. So we placed implants, screwed on all the teeth for her, and that gave her the ability to have a big smile and to be able to function and eat any foods that she feels like she wanted to eat with no complications.
I was nervous, scared, any surgery, but I felt like this was not home, but somewhere comfortable, and I felt safe. That was 100% important to me. My smile means almost everything to me because it gave me not only for health purposes, but my goodness, they feel like my own teeth. I don't feel like they're not real or implants or dentures. They feel like my own teeth. And it was hilarious. Like the first time I ever bit into an apple, I couldn't tell you when the last time I bit into an apple. And everybody in here has made me feel special. I feel like this is my place. There may be other people in the waiting room. This is my place.